is enough said.
What's up, Heat Nation? Ernest here, back with another Miami Heat Talk video. Video number 2 of the day, you guys, so would really appreciate your support. Don't forget to like, share, subscribe, because we're pushing to 6,000 subscribers. And together, let's go on another Miami Heat Talk adventure. Just a little reminder, you guys, 2 little updates. Last Friday, my second single, You Make Me Wanna, came out on all music platforms. The music video is out. When you have a moment, check that out. I'll leave a description for you guys. Would really appreciate the support. Also, my family and I, my daughter, my 2 daughters and my wife, we did create a YouTube channel a few months back. We're starting to pick it up again, so I'll leave that link in the description also. If you guys can give that a subscribe, would really mean a lot. Now let's go on another Miami Heat Talk adventure, you guys, because I want to talk about something a little bit different today. I want to do kind of like a player profile. The question needs to be asked: does our second round draft pick, Pelle Larsson, is he proving that he should be given more opportunities? Should Pelle Larsson be given more playing time with this current Miami Heat roster? Now look, you'll look at his season stats as a second round pick. Plays 38 games this year, average about 12.5 minutes a game. He's averaging 4 points, 1.5 rebounds, 1 assist, about 46% from the field, 33% from the three-point line, 65% from the field. And you look at these numbers and you think, why should this guy get more playing time? Look at the minutes, about 12 minutes a game. He's not really given a lot of opportunities. Now, earlier in the season, he was. Remember, Pelle Larsson was actually playing over Kel'el Ware. Pelle Larsson had some pretty good games, some games where he'd get 13, 14 points. But his last game against the Washington Wizards, dude did business. In 28 minutes, he gives you 16 points, 54% from the field, 5 assists, 4 rebounds, 1 turnover. Not that bad. But he did get 28 minutes. A lot of these games where Pelle Larsson is giving you double-digit points, it's because he's playing double-digit minutes. He's playing over 25 minutes. Now, when Pelle Larsson is given the opportunity, he usually steps up. Now, no, he's not a number 1, number 2, number 3 option. But what I like about Pelle Larsson, you guys, he's young, he has 4 years of college experience, and he's ready to help you now. Defensively, he's a pest, but he is a perfect complementary role player. Gives me a lot of similarities of Thunder Dan Marley. Not with Phoenix, with the Miami Heat. A guy that can play great defense, has good height at 6'6", can hit the three-point shot, and also wears number 9. I think Pelle Larsson can give you similar type of play that Thunder Dan Marley did. Now remember, Dan Marley, he wasn't a guy that averaged about 15 points a game here at the Heat. His first season, he gave you 10 points a game. Then after that, he was averaging about 7, 8 points a game. But it was what Dan Marley did that didn't show up in the box score, which is exactly the type of player that Pelle Larsson is. A guy that takes charges, that doesn't need the ball in his hands, that plays unselfish, that can hit the open 3, and mainly helps you defensively. I think Pelle Larsson has earned his stripe on being a rotational player. Now, the reason why he's not given time, he plays a combo guard position. He's a guy that plays, the 2, the 3. We have a lot of players that fit that role. You got a lot of guys that are playing over Pelle Larsson. So for him to get his opportunity, 1 or 2 things are going to happen. 1, he's going to have to show the hell out tonight against Cleveland. He's going to have to give you a better, more consistent game showing that he can be a role player. But also, because you have more veterans that are above him, guys like Haywood Highsmith, Jaime Jaquez Jr., Duncan Robinson, you got a lot of guys that played that position already. And the fact that he's a second-round pick, he may have to wait for his time to be presented. Maybe next season. But I think that he's showing you traits on what type of complementary player he can be. Not just for this season, but for moving forward. Do I think Pelle Larsson is going to be an NBA All-Star? No. He's a second-round pick. Second-round picks don't usually make the roster. But when I'm telling you guys what he could potentially be, a Thunder Dan Marley, in the 90s with this Miami Heat team, a guy that can go out there, average anywhere from 7 to 10 points a game, can get you about 3 to 4 rebounds, 3 to 4 assists, hit the threes, hits his field goals, and plays hard defensively, that, ladies and gentlemen, is an exceptional role player who you got in the second round. And remember what this Miami Heat team does with players that aren't even drafted. Think of a few players that come up in mind. Haywood Highsmith, Caleb Martin, Max Strus, Gabe Vincent, our OG, Udonis Haslem, Duncan Robinson. All these guys were undrafted. And look what they did in this Miami Heat team. And there's many more names to throw out there. But Heat Nation, I want to hear from you. Do you think it's time to give Pelle Larsson a shot in this rotation moving forward? Or do you think he's going to have to wait until next season? Let me know what you guys think in the comments. Don't forget to like, share, subscribe as we push for 6,000 subscribers. Thank you guys so much for the continued support. And until next time, your boy Ernest out. And that is enough said.